Hey, how's it going, Healing Place Church? My name is Patrick Ramos. It's my honor to be with you today. We're going to go ahead and jump into our devotional. It's from Matthew chapter 6, verse 1. It says, "Watch out. Don't do your good deeds publicly to be admired by others, for you will lose the reward from your Father in heaven." Very short scripture, but very simple. Jesus is telling the people, he is telling the Pharisees, he's telling everyone who is listening that, hey, you've been doing these good deeds, these religious deeds for the wrong reasons. You've been serving the poor or giving to the poor or doing whatever the religious law of the day commanded them to do out of wanting people to notice you. You see, Jesus is telling the people, he's telling the religious elite that they're, quote unquote, being religious people, that they are having the wrong motivation in their own heart, that they are wanting to serve and to give out of wanting to be acknowledged by man instead of wanting to serve their God. You see, I think that when we talk about on Sundays and tithe and offering, or in a message, when we talk about serving, we talk about giving of your time, giving of your talent, and giving of your treasure. That's what we mean by giving. You see, Jesus is saying when you give of your time, of your talent, of your treasure, to make sure your motivations are coming from the right place. That we understand that, God, you have saved me. God, you have set me free. God, I love you. I want to serve you no matter what anybody thinks of me, whether it's good or bad. No matter what anybody says about me, whether it's good or bad. Because, Lord, at the end of the day, I just want to do what is pleasing and right in your eyes. You see, the religious elite, the religious people of the day, they wanted to do what was right by humanity's eyes, what was right by everyone around them. What were other people going to say or think about me? You see, Jesus is telling those people, it's not about that. It's what I say about you. And so I encourage you today, what are you thinking about? What are you saying? How are you serving when you go throughout your day? It could be something as simple as walking around your office and there's a piece of trash on the floor. Would you pick that piece of trash up if your boss was or wasn't looking? Would you complete a certain task if your boss wasn't or wasn't running down your neck? Or if your husband or your wife or your kids, would you say something? You know, I think about people at church all the time. Or are you coming out of obligation because your spouse or your family expects you to? Or are you coming? Are you serving? Are you a part of God's house because you want to be? Because you want to serve God? Because you want to serve His kingdom? Or are you simply checking a box because of what other people are going to think about you if you don't? You know, has definitely been convicting in my own life. Am I doing certain things or saying certain things to impress certain people? At the end of the day, I just want to do what is right by my God. I just want to do right because Jesus has done enough already for me to last my entire lifetime. God doesn't owe me anything, and I owe Him everything. I owe Him all of my time. I owe Him all of my talent. I owe Him all of my treasure, whether people see me or don't see me. It's not about my ego. It's not about my own self-perception. It's about how God sees me. And so, church, I encourage you this morning, I encourage you to live your life generously. To live your life generously, again, whether people see you or don't see you. To live your life generously because we love and serve a generous, merciful, loving God. Hey, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a blessed rest of your day. Thank you so much for joining us.